Hey, Uchi de Kele, Abrala. Hey, I'll give you the money here. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Ahamadike, Biafra. Biafra, Kwenu. Hey, I don't talk before. When I know here, when I come block on here, say I know here. No problem. When the war start, we go know who be who. Biafrans. How many times did I call you? You don't want to listen. I say boycott every churches that is against freedom. Boycott every food from the Fulani herdsmen. Boycott every onions from the Boko Haram. Boycott anything that come from the north. When we say they no one more could go, they no one leave us where we go, but they want carry their food to poison us. Go punish them. I start going to boycott anything we're going to bring death. I'm telling you for Igbo land, Biafra land. Boycott all their food. Not eat their food. I don't talk about boycott Dangote product. Anything we bring. All right, you want to kill you. It won't put you under subjection. No listen to them. Nobody their food. Nobody their cement. Nobody their chicken. Nobody their anything. I tell you, if you try, God don't punish you. Now they're hungry you. Now that is the hungry you. Let's not forget. Make I ask now one question. Jumama and Emeka, make I answer me this question very carefully. Land did not finish for Sabah. Land did not finish for Wede. Land did not finish for Anambra. Land did not put a land in other why not they deceive themselves saying only Yoruba land and Hausa land and I go build the whole match for when I go get in the whole world. Now crazy when are they crazy? May God forgive you now. Make them come back home. I don't talk about. I say boycott every food from Hausa. Boycott their kuli, boycott their suya, boycott their sugar cane. You don't block your say no one here. One day, I tell you one day, very, very soon, they can roast the human being like a suya, give you for me to go top of Hausa, go this and I limit. I don't talk about no one listen. Take time. Biafrans. Boycott anything that has to do with the Hausa Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram, all their products. Nalai. I said Nalai, yo. They want to take and kill you. They want to take your land, invade your house and sleep with your women. They're not dangerous. So anything that has to do with them. Remember, Boko, when I say Boko, you say Haram. When I say Boko, you say Haram. When I say Boko, you say Haram. Fulani herdsmen. Fulani herdsmen. Fulani herdsmen. They are bet of the same feather, so all of them be the same thing. Our brothers and sisters, they know they look back for a kilo, they chop human being like suya. That's how I did not tell you. Any Igbo man, any Biafra man, where you make investment for North, for Kanu, for Sokoto, for Medugri, Taraba, anywhere where you get investment. Say I come back home, die no day. They won't kill you, boycott anything that has to do with Hausa. They are dangerous. Not so I do not tell you. They say they be get man, no take them more. They say they do pedicure, they do manicure, they won't clean your leg, they won't clean your house. No grill, they won't kill you, they go chop you. Not only that one, including their food and their products and anything that has to do with them. Anything where one consign them, not them. Not only that one, if you not say they for Lagos, if they go to the Baba church, if they waste your time, carry your time, they pay, they throw your money up and down. Sell the whole property where you go there. Go back home. They don't want you, they don't want you, you know one listen. The people where they bring on this message in Biafra Referendum Media Group worldwide under the leadership of Mazen and the kind of Ahmadike Biafra, one of Biafran land. Thank you, Kemesia.
Mr. Producer.
IPOB. One way only. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not about us to be together. It's not about us to be together. All we need is freedom. All we need is freedom. It's not about us to be together. Naturally, you're forever. is rising sun. Wake up this morning and look in the sky. All I see is rising sun. What don't you put your love? What don't you put my love? The land of the rising sun. Yeah, let my people go. Yeah, let my people go. They kill and they call. Making us to know what freedom is all about. Yeah, they kill and they call. Making us to know what freedom is all about. What freedom is, yeah. The kele and the kalo, making us to know what freedom is all about. Blessing at all, who make a leggy, oh, but it's a move to see them. When you're not the friend in we are not fighting for our freedom. All we need is freedom. All make a leggy, oh, make a leggy, oh, no, make a leggy, oh, make a leggy, oh, no, make a leggy, oh, make a leggy, oh, make a leggy,
Our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, salvation, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in Sosine Bigebi. He said.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are all over the world, my sincere apology for coming up late this morning. Of course, I have been online for we have been online for, let's say, more than 1 hour plus, but you know, just like our topic today is going to be, we are fighting between the living and the dead. What I do not understand is when we talk about sincerity, when we talk about defending the human right, when we talk about trying to create a better world, I begin to wonder, does it mean you have to sacrifice the innocent to create a better world? Does it mean we have to sacrifice the weak to create a better world? I thought it would have been better to help the weak, creating a better world. And then they live the rest of their weak life appreciating you for your genuinity and for your goodness. But let me tell you, whoever you are, wherever you are, we may not be pioneer in what you are doing now, but we can master what you pioneered. I will not proceed. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. And Radio Biafra London is being protected by Chukwu Okike Abiama, being manifesting in the life of Mazi Chimefo. Most people will not want to come close to him because they are not sincere. Mazi Chimefo said only one thing, did only one thing, stand by only one thing, and that is simple. This project will not see corruption. This platform will not see corruption. We've watched him years to see him bring it to come to pass. And now all of us are testament to that truth. It is simple. This project will not see corruption. It's okay. It's enough for all of us. It's enough. Ojukwu made us believe in this Biafra today. He gave up his father's wealth, fought for ingrates, people who don't even recognize what he has done. Most of them even from his blood lineage. But he did what he did anyway, and we believe in Biafra. He was humiliated severally, put his life on the line and the happiness of his family. Most of his children may not even be very proud of him, because they thought maybe he'd be one senior prefect for 1 hour, Barawu Dambaza slave. But he did what he did. And now today there are men and women across the globe who are willing to lay down their life and give up their resources. Even though Wazulike tried to discourage majority of them. So Mazen Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu, the DIM, the only people's general, he made us believe in Biafra. And now Mazi Chimefo is making us to believe in Biafra yet again. But of course, we will continue to believe in Biafra. It doesn't matter any monkey in suit. It doesn't matter who you are. You know, when you stay in your own corner and analyze the story, it's always suitable for you. But you gotta leave your own corner. Mazi Chuka from F4, of course, is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. I must tell you, it's Biafra land. He's standing in the deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually took the bull by the horn. He was speaking when nobody should be speaking. He was speaking when he's supposed to look for how to penetrate the government of the zoo at the end of the day and then collect his own share. After all, when they loot Nigeria, pretending to be leading you, they say it's a natural cake, national cake, let everybody take their own. But yet he spoke out and said, no, it is not a national cake to be looted. It is a national cake that must be used for the good of every people. Most of you do not know that our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for a better Nigeria. But of course, he has a testament because tomorrow he will tell you. Ojukwu took you to Aburi, so Nigeria can be restructured. All of you who fought against Aburi Accord, you don't know what is coming for you. Don't worry. You turn it down. Gowon is there jumping from one Assemblies of God church to another. Behaving is a born-again Christian, calling for Nigerian praise. You think God wants praise? Does praise make him God? All of you who turned down Aburi Accord, even in your grief, you will feel the venom of those Biafran innocent women and children that have been murdered. So when people are saying, oh, I been there, God more, I be formidable, and they are doing what they are doing, in their mind of man, you think those who died, they are asleep. Do you know how many people that die in Imo State every day? This is one thing people don't understand. I will go and video one shoe. Maybe I will bring it on air. This shoe belongs to IPOB members. They were shot by Nigerian police because they were carrying flag. They run for their life. Most of them bleed to death. I didn't see FFK defense Biafra. I didn't see Alamajiri Biafra defense. I didn't see BSMSM, SMSM Biafra defense. Don't you know the wife of these people don't allow us to rest? And somebody is trying to ask me, this picture, is it old picture or new picture? Thunder go fire all of honor. When you don't know something, you call somebody and find out what is happening. Most of you don't know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing because you are not humble enough to say, boy, come here. He's a boy. Yes, tell him, boy, come here. What exactly are you doing? But of course, are we saying anybody is perfect? No. And if it's wrong, you give your opinion. Because IPOB is just a voice speaking for the living and the dead. So our supreme leader and the only one that commands the loyalty of our people is just Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe somewhere along the line, you will understand who we are. Now, you think it's business as usual. We have our target. And that target is that Nigeria will use our hand to initiate a state of anarchy, which is almost 70% concluded. It's just few 25% we are waiting for. And then we shall know. You that is waiting to fight for Hausa, Fulani or Yoruba, we will know who you will bomb. Because Nigeria will fight herself. And this fight will extend to all of you thinking you have built your high tower, you have built your fencing, barbed wire. You built a wall to stop our ancestors from running away from your so-called advanced nation. Today now you are building a wall to stop the children of those people who you enslaved for almost 400 years from coming into your country. Don't you see how ironic it ironically can become? I'm George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is a Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. I'm not just a bona fide IPOB member. I am under oath. I have subjugated and subdued myself to every known doctrine of IPOB to make sure that people understand why we are here. No photocopy. There is no, the only insult you can give me is that you are in Europe or maybe in America. So I'm not in Europe, I'm in Africa. And so I am a hungry man. I better die as a hungry man than to live in my ivory tower as a rich man. For hopeless people to be able to do this. You people don't know what is happening. Just manage what you are managing. Don't worry, you will receive surprise. Understand we are here for our freedom. Nothing more, nothing less. Any other politics involved, all of you will be put to shame. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and I remain George Onyibe. We must acknowledge the Almighty Creator before we continue. You don't know what Facebook, Yoruba Facebook are doing. You don't know what Zugabyte collected money and all of them are doing. I don't know why they have not cut me off up to this moment. And there is somebody on our IPOB platform who is always reporting my video. Because sometimes when we come on air, we say, Facebook is, there is a mall in IPOB platform. I just call the person sharing my video and say, don't share my video. Because anytime anybody share my video, that video must cut off. I am tracking that mall. You that is reporting my video. You that is a Yoruba in IPOB social media. I know you already. I just compiling your stupidity for you. When it will come on air, your people who sent you inside IPOB, those more in IPOB, they say, how can you say this? You should have taken it slow. Manage it. It's a sensitive issue. Thunder fire that sensitive issue. Because Fulani herdsmen are not killing us with sensitive issue. They are not considering how to make law because of sensitive issue. Imakwa n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma o, ịhụnanya ị na-agị obiọma gị ujuru anya dadi o, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Get it? It is simple. Those of you on Facebook, you will understand. You're coming, you go out, you're coming, you go out, we start, we do this one. We have not violated Facebook policy. But at some time, I do not blame Zugabyte. He doesn't understand Biafran pattern, Nigerian pattern, Yoruba pattern, Boko Haram pattern. He doesn't. And so those Yoruba people he employed to work on Facebook, the next day, it's Radio Biafra Israel, oh, it's George Onive, no, it's Mazin Nanekan, oh, Mazin Dejemevo, delete them, cut them off. It's your platform today, but we assure you tomorrow it will not be your platform. For what you do today, we'll judge you tomorrow. You see, some people don't understand. There are some of us, the more you think you are oppressing us, the more you are bringing out the monster in us. Felan is a very good example of that. He said to Nigerian government, this uprising will bring out the monster in us. These things you are doing, you're thinking you are trying to oppress us, it will bring out the monster in us. We will give you no room to make amends for your stupidity and your hopelessness. Intellectual. Okay, we have to restructure. We are coming to the issue of restructure. You want to retouch or restructure? Don't deceive yourself. We know why all of you say, hey, we want restructure, we want restructure. It's a topic for another day. We will tell the whole world why all of a sudden all of you want restructure, and even Jubri want to accept restructure. Go and look at the new International Nigerian Zoological Passport. They have Cow and Aboki there. Why are they not bringing up the real professor? If you are a professor, if you are academia, if you are intellectual, if you are NGO, if you are opinion leader, why are you not there? They bring our Salman from Niger. Or who knows whether it's Libya or God knows where forsaken goddamn zoo they are coming from. They put them in your passport, carry stick, you give them, and then it will be for cow. Are you not a cow nation? And when we call you a cow nation or animal nation, then they do you gotta do that, don't do that, it's insultive. But it's not matter of insultive, it's obtainable, it is happening already. Nigerian money, cow. Nigerian Senate, National Assembly, cow. Nigerian Asoro, cow. Nigerian President, cow. Nigerian Senators, cow. Nigerian governors, all of them are cow. Nishi melu melu. Is it not AK-47 you are going to intimidate me with? But not naturally, you're supposed to say, arrest that boy. You had the access privilege to arrest me before now. But I noticed you were only trying to set me off. No, he's a terrorist. They say where the bomb. No bomb yet, but there is order from above. Charge him terrorism. So who is that order from above? Thunder will fire all of you. We've been to the nook and cranny of Nigeria. We know what happened in Oduduwa Nation. We know what happened in Arewa Nation. And we are not ignorant nor naive of what is happening in Biafra land. You've been there wherever you are almost 100 years, 20 years, 10 years. You've Fulani slave in the defend Biafra land, and you are very hopeless and stupid to see that. Come your village, some street don't the answer was signing. Repent, for the kingdom of Biafra is at hand. I know when he back up konembo, so see chukuki kabiama. You see. Our topic this morning is simple. There are things I will not say now because we are still following all of them up. IPOB is standing between the living and the dead. That is our topic. IPOB is standing between the living and the dead. It means that we are making sure that all who died because of Biafra will not die for nothing. Fighting and speaking for them. A lot of people have died. Most people of the world don't even know why we feel the way we feel, do the way we do, react the way we react. Most people of the world do not know that over 10 million Biafrans were murdered. In these 10 million, about 3.5 million of them are innocent women. Let's say 3 million were innocent babies within the ages of 7 to a year old, even in the womb. Then the remaining 5 million, the 3.5 million, the 500,000 are innocent women, most of them pregnant women, because they will rape them, open their womb, bring out their dead baby, slaughter them, murder them for ritual. Majority of this happened in Imo State. The same Imo State your BMS MSS is coming from. Without going to Arochukwu or Abenokwabe to concoct their stupid animal. All those of you leadership in IPOB sponsoring them, we know you. Why I have not released your video and your conversation with them is because I don't want to break the camel back. Thunder will fire you. Continue with what you are doing. You think you are going to kill me? You never know. You never know what is coming for you. I'm just saying it for information. That thing you did hide, you are trying to defend. We know it already. This is Biafra. This is Radio Biafra, led by Mazen and Kanu and Uche Mefo. Pack your motor and do your job. We've lost enough life. We've lost enough resources. We've bleeded blood instead of sweat. We've abandoned our throne instead of extorting you from it. Sometimes I look at Mazen and Kanu. Maybe he would have poisoned his father very sharp and become the Amayanabo. Okay, sorry, it's not Amayanabo you have there. The Igwe one, Igwe Kana, Igwe Nunana one of Afari Beku. He go and romance with Okizie Pazo. His convoy, only God know. Only God know the line of his convoy. And then I remove my car for him. That's not good. IPOB is speaking for those who are dead and those who are alive. Millions murdered, millions subjugated, millions emasculated. It didn't stop it continuing. It could also mean, when we say it that way, you do also understand that it could also mean that the war, the battle, as the case may be, that we were involved, is not just about AK-47, but also about total emancipation of the mind of the Biafran people. So people say, give us gun, give us gun, give us gun, let us do it, ta, 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 ta. This war is not about AK-47. The major job is to emancipate the mind, the brain set of the Biafran people. It's not AK-47. Do you know Fulani cows can shoot AK-47? There is a video online, cow playing football. So when you are telling me football chairman, tell them cow can play football more than them. I don't know all these footballers' name. I'm not a football fan. Never, I think it's only once in my life I watch football, and that was in 1998. I don't watch football. I'm not a football fan. If not, I will call the name of footballers. I think I know JJ Okocha, not because he's a footballer, because he went to advertise Maggi for Nigeria. Then Daniel Omokachi, because he's a servant usher in TB Joshua Church. Idoma Biafran is fooling himself. He sold his private jet in TB Joshua Church. He divided his children between his foreign wife and he's there doing holy. We will meet all of you in heaven and in earth, because IPOB is in here, IPOB is in heaven. Anyone we are there. Our representatives are waiting already. Can't you get it? And I know they will not feel listen. When we do certain things, you say we don't know. Asen and Kenjika Kanjika or Daberichineke Ada Darunana. There are things you don't know. The earlier you respect yourself and do the right thing, the better for you. When you make us react otherwise, you will never survive what is coming for you. How long will they deceive our people? Because we are doing Biafra, we are doing Biafra. You enrich yourself, and the end of the day, people die for nothing. We will not allow it to happen. That is why Mazen Uche Mefo simply say, the heart of this project will not say corruption. Yoruba on Facebook cut me up, because you never know what is coming for all of you. We say that it could mean, we mean also that look at we will save our people from mental slavery, and a lot of them are waking up. Because anybody you see coming to meet you, I want to join IPOB, trace them. If they are genuine Biafra, know that you have delivered them already. We mean that IPOB is standing between the living and the dead. We speak for those who have died, and we're speaking for those who are alive. Number one thing you need to be considering is that they always come every 4 years to fool you with Igbo presidency. Most of you have not noticed this. They have started it again. Igbo presidency 2023. Igbo presidency. If you see anybody tell you Igbo presidency 2023, if it's your wife, poison her before in the morning. If it's your husband, castrate him before he wake up. If it's your son, go to Libya and sell him for slave trade. If it's your housemaid, sell her to Hausa Fulani for suya. They are evil people. Igbo presidency. Igbo presidency. Igbo presidency. Igbo presidency. Oh, Igbo presidency. Even Igbo governors cannot do anything. When they know it as failed. Oh, then Niger Delta presidency. Niger Delta presidency. Go to Goodluck Ibiri Jonathan village. There is no toilet. There is no drinking water. There is no electricity. We know he didn't canvass or impose himself there. We know he did not represent the caliphate. The caliphate plan was faulted. That brought him there by divine arrangement. But even with all the support they have, Obama, the former president of America, ensured that Goodluck Ibiri Jonathan, the former president of Nigeria, his village there is no tide road, his village there is no drinking water, his village at all, nothing. IPOB stand between the living and the dead. Nothing like Igbo presidency. It is part of the same colonial slave mentality. Okay. Number 2, when they come and tell you, we're going to clean up, I look at one higher tout by Nigerian government to tell Ogoni people to come down, that they are going to actually clean their land. The man said, don't worry, the reason we are killing ourselves is because, okay, let's leave Ogoni clean up. I will come back there. Let's go to Second Niger Bridge. We have been hearing, oh, Second Niger Bridge, you're going to construct Second Niger Bridge. Second Niger Bridge is in process. They say it will be completed in 2027. Are we still going to be alive in 2107? Yes, Saudi Arabia now want to build Second Niger Bridge for us. In fact, all those Arabia jihadist nation has vowed that they will make sure that road in Biafra land is tied. And then all of a sudden you begin to hear that, But we are richer than them. A state in Biafra land is richer than Saudi Arabia. If we are allowed to operate fairly like Saudi Arabia, if we are allowed to operate fairly like Dubai, if we are allowed to operate fairly like India, if we are allowed to be the author of our destiny, all this nation will bow for all of us. Everybody must hail Biafra. But you know what? They will. They shall. Because it's not left off to them now. It is left to them to oppress us further or stand on the right side. But if they think it's going to run for a very long time, we will reintroduce the Greek marathon. The Greek marathon. I think they say history repeats itself. We will repeat your stupidity for you. And now let us go back to Ogoni. That youth that was he was already saying, oh, he don't pursue a campaign. They are trying to clean Ogoni land. Before 200 years, Ogoni land will be cleaned up. Do you know that the company who are doing the cleanup already, they are paying you to 1,000 naira, 100,000 naira, just cool down so they can be paying you salary. All the militant, all the Niger Delta, all the people who cool down to collect the amnesty, where are all of them? More than 70% of them have been murdered because they saw the truth. Nigeria murdered them. Nobody is talking about it. The few one remaining, you are calling your warlord and warlord. Go and look at them. Nigeria are paying them. Sometimes we don't want to see anything. Maybe we do not know. Ojukwu father wealth was crippled. And Ojukwu was feeding on Egunje, according to Yoruba, till he died. So when Ojukwu noticed that, how can my father own Bully Camp? How can my father own Nigerian Port Authority? How can my father be so wealthy that I now have to beg money to feed? So what Ojukwu does when he was alive is that, we know, I know, I was in Bendel State then, I was in Abo, I know. Any day we see Ojukwu on Nigerian newspaper, we know say, oh boy, account don't read. Because when Ojukwu don't have money to spend, the next thing he does is he come to Nigerian newspaper. As I will bring back Biafra. I will bring back Biafra. After 1 week, you will not hear I will bring back Biafra. Those of us in Bendel State will be laughing. We say the guy don't broke, we don't broke. And honestly, Nigeria will transfer money into Ojukwu account. Ojukwu will keep quiet. They don't know Ojukwu was preparing what you are seeing today. But that is a very brave idea. I hope all of you are like that. Collect money from your Hausa slave. Bring it to us. Let us do what we can do and save these people. You are there yapping. And I say we don't know. So when you tell us waiting, you say we don't know. We know already. Then Yoruba will not write. Ojukwu speak fire. Ojukwu bring back Biafra. The same way some hopeless they are speaking fire. They are bringing back Biafra. You say lie. We know those politics. Make a pack your motto. Ojukwu will now continue managing himself, hoping that one day a day like this will come. Then the next day he allowed to say the remaining money in your account is 1,800. Ojukwu will call one Yoruba people, say please give me credit, let me broadcast. Yoruba who think they are very hopeless, they will give him what do you call it, 3 minutes to air. He said, I will bring back Biafra. I will bring back Biafra. They're not calling that Biafra. You should have told us now. You should have told us now. They now wire his account. Then Biafra died. But he was preparing today. Forever he will be honored. For all eternity for what he has done for us. To dare risk his father's wealth for us. You don't know. His name will last beyond the pyramids of Egypt. For 1,000 generations of Biafrans years unborn. They will speak of what he has done. Just that do not make any mistake about it. They're going to clean up. They're going to clean Ogoni. Yeah. Now, when they tell you this Ogoni clean up, allow them to clean up our land. I didn't say don't allow them to clean up your land. But they are trying to make you believe that it's because Ogoni has not been cleaned up. That is why the youth of Ogoni are not employed. Now let me say something. If you don't like it, please get angry at me. But if you want to articulate and make use of your sense, learn from there. We have taken statistic record of the highest suffering community of Biafrans. Number 1 on the list is Akwa Ibom. Go to Port Harcourt. 90% of Akwa Ibom youth there are common laborers. When I mean common laborers, they receive almost 500 to 1,000 naira a day. In a Nigeria like this, where a plate of food is 1,000 in some area. I think Chibuku Amechi along the line actually asked Akwa Ibom people to go back to their land. He pursued them. Akwa Ibom youth are suffering. But do you know that one of the best oil in the world, gas and oil, is in Akwa Ibom land? Then somebody is telling me, oh, all those of you deceiving yourself, you are romancing, and you think you are going to come inside IPOB. I will document all of your stupidity for you. Just get ready. Just get ready. Asana wanyo ta mami ne bofu obo fofo. Onu le weri amon onu anyo mami ye bofu obo mo fofo. You are coming, you are smart. Don't worry, you will see people who are smarter than you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did great for all of us. We now know what we do not know. But there are things we know you don't know. We will teach you very soon. That is number 1. Akwa Ibom youth are suffering, but yet they have a lot of resources. About 18 or 17 Akwa Ibom are locked up in the prison because they mentioned the name Biafra. You begin to wonder, what is ExxonMobil doing in Akwa Ibom? What is Total among others? What are they doing in Akwa Ibom? How can Akwa Ibom, a just tiny community, register the highest number of suffering youth in Biafra land? It's amazing. Go to every site where they are doing Oguaja, Akwa Ibom. But am I trying to undermine them? No, they are hard-working individuals. I say, after the Igbo Biafra, the next people that have the power of mutation, you can imagine, is Akwa Ibom. But no let that enter your head, because if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. The next community is Ogoni. But they are destroying the 7 sons of Ogoni bit by bit. They don't even know who they are. Ogoni youth can suffer. Ogoni youth can suffer. There are Ogoni communities in Cotonou. There are Ogoni communities in Ghana. The people who ran away because they stood by Ken Saro-Wiwa. All these your intellectual and political Ogoni elite are not talking about them. One day they will come on Radio Biafra to tell the world what most of hopeless of you are doing. So Magnus Abe and the other lady, when you people are jabbing about Nigeria, we are documenting all of your stupidity. God will punish all of you. We will present your case, your documentary program. Your community will kill you themselves. Go and look at people who came out Ken Saro-Wiwa. Ogonima, we know that Igbo man is an angel sent to save them. But what am I saying in effect? Ogoni are the second. And now somebody claimed to be from Ogoni. He's coming on Zoo Propel Yoruba Gota Media to tell you, hey, allow them to be doing Ogoni cleanup so that you can get employment. Now what they do is they go behind and give all of you 20,000, give you like 6 months. That 6 months, Britain must have stolen billions barrels of crude oil among other looter countries in our land. And then they now give you microphone. Oh, you know, we thank God the Nigerian government is helping Ogoni people. Ogoni, they have destroyed the element, they have destroyed the refinery in your land, but they want to give you cattle ranching. They cannot. All of you, most of you don't know why Nigeria refineries don't work. It was Brazilian technology. Brazilian technology. How many people use Brazilian technology? How many people even know Brazil? Brazilian technology. Brazil gave us that refinery. Imagine when Brazil came to Nigeria last, and today we are still using Brazilian technology. We are just like a Keyik people. When I say Nigeria is a Keyik, hey, I'm not pardon the mother, I'm not pardon the mother. Don't let anybody deceive you anyway. You must understand that Ojukwu did not fight because of unemployment. They say, let them do it so we can stop unemployment. Did Ojukwu fight because our people were unemployment? Go and look at the time Ojukwu said they want Biafra. All the university in Nigeria, the first chancellor were Igbo people, including Lagos, including Odo, including Amadi Bello. All of them were Igbo. But yet Ojukwu say, let's go. So when you are yapping, don't think we don't know what we want. Odudu did not fight because there was unemployment. We had enough and all it takes for us to be a better people. But he knew we can be better if we are on our own. That is why he said, no, we must go. Ojukwu did not fight for unemployment. And then when they tell you, oh, let's go and clean up so that our land can be clean and we can be employed, ask them, is Boko Haram killing because of unemployment? Is Boko Haram killing because they are unemployed? Naturally, all these Hausa ruling us don't work. They are lazy lunatics. The moment Hausa Fulani give birth to a child, they give them plate. The only language they teach them, they don't even teach them how to greet. They don't even teach them how to respect human beings. They just give them a bow. The only thing they teach them is go to the road. I don't know how they say go to the road in Hausa. And when you get to the junction, begin to say, Bambi ala gimme kobo, Bambi ala gimme kobo, Bambi ala gimme kobo, Bambi. From the day they were born, they could say something, they could reason to the day they die. The only thing they continue doing is Bambi ala gimme kobo, Bambi ala gimme kobo, Bambi ala gimme. If they are not Bambi ala gimme kobo, you hear, oh, Hausa are poor, Erufai. Hausa are poor, we are very poor. But it's your curse. British government saw them as a perfect tools to use to undo Africa. They mobilized them across the continent of Africa. That is why one day we will tell you the country that are sponsoring Fulani headsmen, Miati Allah, Boko Haram, the heinous crime atrocity against our land, and United Nations are pretending as if they don't know what is happening. We know all of you. We know what you are doing. The question now is Boko Haram fighting because of unemployment? Because they can't work in the first place. The only answer Oga on top. Look at Magu. Look at Burutai. Look at Dambaza, Bambaso, Kwankwaso, Kwarankwaso, Erufai. Look at all the lunatic. Look at Jubri. Jubri, a Fufude man cannot speak Fufude again. How could we actually explain level of stupidity? These are some of the questions you need to ask yourself. Did Niger Delta fight because they are unemployed? We talk about Boko Haram. Niger Delta youth militant, Niger Delta, did they fight because of unemployment? Because most of them are stinkingly rich because they have betrayed their people. But they are still coming on social media and say, we will declare Niger Delta Republic tomorrow if you don't give us money. These are hungry men and women. They've lost focus. Did the genuine Niger Delta fight because of their unemployed? No. They fought against injustice. They fought against deprivation. They fought against emasculation. They fought against stupidity. They fought against hopelessness. They fought against British government and their hopeless policy. Now you know the reason we are here is beyond resource control. The reason why we are here is beyond political control. The reason why we are here is beyond military domination. The reason why we are here is beyond what you can imagine. We are not here to say, oh, don't do checking point in Biafra land. We don't want army. No, we want more checking point built in Biafra land. We need more barrack built in Biafra land. Please, we need more foreign mercenaries. After all, British government started it. Terrorist Lugard was one of the bastard born in India, a British citizen. I should say, you know, British people were everywhere in Africa, pregnanting people. Most of you do not know that Bob Marley is from Britain. His mother is from Jamaica. Just that this one was different. He turned out a pure black man. Why is Bob Marley's father running? Some of the children turned out to be genuine Biafran because the gene of their mother dominated that of their father. And then yet people like Frederick Lugard would have been Indian citizen because a British man pregnanted, raped Indian woman and gave birth to that terrorist Lugard who came here. I just need you to understand where we are going to. So we are not here to stop Army Barrack. Continue. We need more of it. We are not here. It's not about resource control. Be controlling the resources. Don't worry. If it would have removed all of them on our way, what will happen to the Northerners? Now see the reason why we do what we do. With authority to do it. The emancipation of the mind of our people, the Biafran people, is the first battleground we must conquer in order to completely conquer. So those of you coming, oh, we need to carry AK-47, we need to power BSS and SMS. Volunteers are dying secretly. You come out here and give open support to those people who have collected money to kill us. Just in 1 month time, you will see what will happen to you. Tell them to join IPOB. Let their coordinator recommend them. Because the last time I checked, Oraka coordinator has not recommended Oraka. If you are Oraka coordinator, you are listening to me. Please, I need you to contact me. Tell me I am Oraka coordinator. Because he has a job to do. Wherever he say he's come from, I'm going to take him there because he need to sensitize his own people. Not sensitizing Igbo man. Ndiara. And then some Igbo man think when you favor Abo man, you now favor Niger Delta man, they will not think you are a reasonable human being. The more you try to favor any lunatic like who's a blue jack and now almost the rest criminal, what they come to their mind next, what they have been programmed to think is that, oh, this Igbo man won't use me. Okay, make he use me. So every help you give to them, they think you are using them. And make sure you don't ask anything from them. Because they will conclude, okay, now they can give me that money, okay. Help them, but move away from them. It's almost the mindset of Biafran, hopeless, unreasonable individual. Of course, we have many of them. IPOB stand between the living and the dead. Because we will make sure those who died did not die in vain. And we will also ensure that at the end of the day, the mind of our people are completely emancipated and delivered. Fulani minds are emancipated. That is why they can kill at will. It doesn't matter. If they know who AK-47, they use cutlass kill you. Huh? You now, where they tell you, say, oh, they say. Who say, then say? Then say. Who say, then say? I'll be back in a minute. We
are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten.
It's been so long that I saw you face to face. My brother, I miss you, see you again in that grave. It's been so long that I saw that beautiful smile. Your death and your burial is one thing that makes me cry. It's been so long, I've been looking at this picture of you. You were shot by the soldiers, I remember. It's been so long, I don't wanna see Biafra alone. It hurts my body and my soul to hear that you are gone now. If we forget you, our fallen heroes will be incomplete. If we forget those who died for our freedom, we will be complete. We were shot and they died. We started asking why. The truth that they told us became another lie. There was no war, that was a fraud. The genocide by Nigerian government and British on the side. It's been so long, I miss you. I will let the whole world know before I
Yes, at this moment our lines are open. Honestly, our WhatsApp line remains 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line once again is 081-221-52971. And the special number dedicated to the female is 081-288-58614. Special number for the female is 081-228-288. I beg your pardon, 288-58614. Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from. Yes, monitoring spirit. Money. Go ahead, please.
My journey to Doterege, my brother. Doterege.
Mbawa Zibo Madu Adia Mama.
My supreme leader, my Lord, Nnamdi Kanu, Kamanos, Udogunaya, Ujena Mado, Ujena Mo, Biafra all over the world. Every IPOB member, genuine works, working so assiduously to make sure that Biafra nation is restored. Let the mighty grace and blessings of the Most High Chukwuokike Abiama be upon every one of us. In the name of Chukwuokike Abiama, he said, the whole Biafrans, including I myself, let us put one thing in mind. Our supreme leader, Mazi Kanu, said, we Biafrans, based on the expression of Biafra nation, we Biafra knows one. Uchemefo, our deputy, knows two. And he, our supreme leader, knows it all. Let us just calm down and excite patience. Let us look forward on that command and the control that we are influenced with. If we can cool down and watch where our leader started, nobody was talking about us. We have gone by now, people. But he brought us so far up this level. Now these people have given us threat of 30 days. Let us not be afraid. They are trying to divert attention. They cannot do anything. We are waiting on that 30 days. If they are real men, let them just say this. They cannot panic us. We are just right. We are equal to the time. Anytime they want it, let them start it. We cannot start it. They cannot push our leader to the wall. Our leader knows it all. He must bring Biafra. And every Biafra all over the world. I want us just to go to Ezekiel after it's broken. Go to Ezekiel chapter 28. From verse 20 to verse 26. Read it. You will confirm what is going to happen to Nigeria. History always repeats itself. You go to Ezekiel chapter 29 from verse 1 to 21 where it ends. You will see what's going to happen to Britain and all their collaborators. Biafra is a reality. It is only a matter of time. These people wanted to push us to the wall these few weeks. And we are waiting. We are so strong that we know that anytime they start it, we can defend ourselves. Let us not be afraid. They have already brought something that we will use them. That's what they did for us. We are going to put them inside. Nobody should panic. I myself, I am patiently under that commander's rule. Nothing that will push me out of that commander's rule. I stand firm at the back of my director, Martin Nambekar. Every day he gives command. Any day he gives command. But for now, as you said, we should excite patience. Let us excite patience. And let us what to say to them. If they fuck up, how long want to say this so? From this, that is within this 30 days, I know that we are Biafran. But the hard game when you that 30 days, you now know that they are coward. Tell them now the color will recover.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our people must not make mistake. The only reason why we are here is we want to be free. We want to be free because we are due for freedom. We want to be free because the very first day that the British came into this land, we'll be asking for this one request. You are fighting for a structure. It's for the same reason we are here. Whatever you want to, we have exceeded the due. The only thing is that we've not been able to stand up as one impenetrable unit to fight for our freedom. And God led Mazi Nnamdi Kanu here. He led Uche Mefo to defend his back. And both of them are good. Both of them are good to go. Now, it is left for us, the follower, to do the needful. And you have a pattern of destroying system. Then some of us are the virus waiting for you. We will eat you up. It doesn't matter how you feel. The purpose of this platform is to talk to our people so they can see the reason why we must divide, because very soon now Nigerian senators and lawmakers will pass it in bill that every Biafran son must be sleeping with cow. It's a already known Sharia law that Fulani herdsmen Miati Ala Boko Haram should sleep with cow, but we are not complaining. We are only asking our people not to eat cow, but it will look like a hate speech to you because you are sleeping with cow already. Give us evidence, give us evidence. They are everywhere in social media. But it's what their constitution allows. Now I can't sleep with cow. So many Biafran women all over. And then I go and begin to sleep with cow or goat. Please, please, allow us to go. Are we saying give us Yoruba land or Hausa land? Can't you reason it? Have I come here and say kill Biafra, kill anybody? I only say let us go. So your own father compound can become his own military squad. Your own father compound can become whatever you want to become. But we have to free ourselves. IPOB started with a structure. That is the reason most of you are so frustrated, because you can't get into it. And the principle that binds us remain. You are this, you are this, you are this, you are this. It does not mean if I cannot be authoritatively allowed to do certain things, does not stop me from reporting them. We'll continue doing what you are doing. The liver is meant to do certain function, and the kidney has its own function. The eye has its own duty, so also the leg, the hand, they all have their duty. Everybody must function. You can imagine when I want to behave like leg. Before you take 3 steps, it will rupture. You can imagine when leg want to become like brain. That means the brain will work for nothing. Everybody has a duty. Here is for Biafra. And anything that will save Biafra is what I say. Our leader came saying the same thing. He was misunderstood. How can he solicitate for gun? Now I'm going to say, defend yourself. Invariably, he's saying, buy your gun. Then there are some other saboteurs in Biafra land. They will say, we have killed Hausa. We are going to bomb everybody. And they are associating with IPOB. Tomorrow now, some people will come and say, Biafra so squad. They are IPOB. Look at who they have killed. But we are not that now. And we will come here and announce it now. We are only telling you, wake up from sleep now. Is that difficult for you to do? And now the brother I asked to monitor Facebook. If you are listening to me, you will see they have started that thing again. So you know we don't lie on this platform. Just keep all the record. We will expose those people at the end of the day. Nonsense people. There are some people in IPOB platform, most of them in our forum, IPOB secret shared forum. What they do is that the moment I come online, they signal the Yoruba people controlling Facebook. The next thing they do is that they will cut me off. When I started this program, they showed the stupidity this morning. I called a brother and said, monitor from this angle for me. And a moment I finished and I opened the line, before I opened the line, that time the music was playing, I asked the brother, I said, share the video. The brother shared the video. They just shared the video. I've received only one call. Facebook has caught me or placed me on premature mode. I know you are still hearing what I'm saying, but I want you to know the kind of demon we are fighting. Now, the question should be, who is this demon inside IPOB secret platform that is reporting George Onyibe video? Because I'm in the only forum where only genuine Biafrans are. So who is that in genuine Biafra in the midst of genuine Biafra? Or Setiana, your name will come up later. But we must continue. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
Good morning, my Lord.
Good morning. Go ahead,
my name is Zinnik. I'm calling from Enugu Province, Biafra land. I like this topic of this morning. We fight both spirit and the living. It's only the living that are giving us problem. The dead is not giving us any problem. Because the spirit, if you see what I was shouting in the spirit, the Biafra Republic was declared. I was shouting on top. Everywhere there is a great shout. You see that in the spirit, we have won the battle. It's only the physical. I don't know why the physical is so much not being like that of the spirit. Because spiritual, we have won this battle. We have raised the Biafran flag. We have covered all Biafrans. And I don't know why physical, all these slaves are disturbing us. Because we have gone in the spirit, we have gone home. We have gone home. You know, I don't know, but all I believe is that one day we will win the physical one and we will go home.
Thank you very much.
Those that are fighting us physically, they will become tired, they will die and face the spirit so that we can go, we can possess our land and stay where we are.
Thank you very much.
And be free to do whatever we want to do in our land. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless you. And bless our leader. And bless everyone that are working for the restoration of Biafra. And not those that are taking money in order to stop IPOB from moving forward. They will not stop us, I know. But they will suffer it last. Especially those in IPOB that are collecting money here and there, trying to stop IPOB by all the means they can. They know that they will not stop us because we are from heaven. And we will be speaking the language of heaven and we will be fighting like heavenly people until we get Biafra restored. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless you and bless our leader.
I bless you too, my sister.
Bless our deputy leader. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless you.
You see, we must continue. We must continue. Our people come together. Look for IPOB family closer to you. Join there so that you know what is going on. So we can go home. That is all we are here to do. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Good morning. Go ahead, please. But I can't hear you from here. I wonder why. I cannot hear you. I really don't know what the problem is. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. I want to thank you for what you are doing for us, dear friends. I want to thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our deputy, Mazi Uche Moko. And I say, may Chukwu Kabiyama bless each every one of us. In the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiyama, I swear. So, Mazi Jojo Nyibe, for what we are hearing yesterday night, that the two presidents have agreed for restructuring, maybe just for mail saying. And, hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, sir.
Now, for what they said, they have agreed with restructuring. Those are story for another day. And honestly, it looks to me a story for the gods. Go and look at the Nigerian new international passport. They still draw cow there. They still draw cow with Aboki Alamajiri Barawudan Banza. Now, let them start by removing Islamic inscription from Nigerian police, from Nigerian army, from Nigerian Air Force. I know it's not a Nigerian Navy. Let them remove everything religion, whether Christian religion or Islamic religion. Let them make Nigeria a secular state.
They will never do that.
Even good luck, Ebere Jonathan, remove Islamic inscription from 10 naira, 5 naira, 20 naira, 50 naira, and 100 naira. Go and look at them. All of them are rotten now because no Arab inscription there. So when they want to say they want restructure, they know what to do. Me, I don't want restructure. That is a subject.
I don't need restructure. What we need is freedom.
Just go
ahead. We need complete total freedom.
Their stupidity will be documented. Why did they go to Aburi? Is it for Biafra? They went there for restructure.
Yes.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Now, one more thing, because I listened to Mazi Uchemoko yesterday, last night. He's talking about that they should praise every report, any one of us that is missing during protest or something like that. Because to have one of us here, he can say during the target of next 2000.
Do you have a coordinator?
Yes.
Then forward this information to your coordinator. Tell your coordinator, hold on. You've done that. Which area are you calling from?
Nchakancha unit.
Nchakancha, that should be what state?
Ikodenago.
Ikodenago state. Where is Ikodenago state in Biafra land?
In Enugu, sir.
That's simple. And now, Enugu state coordinator must understand that this information must reach me, must reach what do you call it? It must get to the welfare department team, it must get to the legal department team, and it must get to our deputy leader as well as the board of DOS. We have so many names. Maybe it has been reported already. I'm not too sure about it. I do not know the Hausa man trying to distort my system, but that notwithstanding, Biafrans across the globe more understand. They kill your mama. Some of you are calling me, oh, my son don't die since IPOB no talk anything. This is the time. Present the case through the normal channel. And I can assure you that at the end of the day, everything Nigeria is doing, they will never be able to cover the atrocity. So are their allies. Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue. I do not know the distortion that is coming from your line. Honestly, it's getting me crazy, you know. Yes, caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Good morning, Bianca. Good evening, Biafra. Good afternoon, wherever you are. I just want to say something about the people where they try to sabotage this our struggle. Though I come here to comment about them, but just because of work issue. But I just want to say something because a lot of people coming into this struggle does not believe, and some of them does not know that it's a spirit. Okay. This struggle that they are fighting is not something. It's not this our struggle is not something we are just doing for a mouth, just boast that we want to fight for Biafra. Biafra is a spirit. When the spirit comes into you, trust me, you will not know what you're doing. You will just you will be behaving like somebody who used to take alcohol. A sister of mine called me one time and said, "Come, this Biafra should not make me run mad." And I told her sister, the spirit is moving in you, because she said to me, despite all the 3 jobs that she has, that still she doesn't even know anything apart from Biafra. Still, she talk about Biafra. Sometimes she will go to work, she will be talking about Biafra. Anywhere she is, she will be talking about Biafra. She even told me the other day that she cannot even say pray again, because when she wake up in the morning after prayer, the next thing is Biafra. I'm sorry. So people that does not know what we are doing, people that they don't know that Biafra is a spirit, they are the people trying to sabotage this struggle. When they say go and register, go and identify yourself, go and identify. You are in Africa. Go and identify yourself with somebody that somebody that they bring out for everybody to listen to, and they say go and identify yourself with this person so that people will know you, and you come to see some people telling them, oh, you can do it, you can move on with yourself, you can be yourself. I was watching some of the comments. I'm sorry to say, some of the comments is from my own brother who doesn't want to hear about Biafra. He doesn't want Nigerians to be separated because Nigeria favored him. He was among the people that commented, oh, go on, we are at your back.
He's a APC Biafra freedom fighter. APC Biafran freedom fighter. Some leadership in IPOB is not aware of it. They want me to gossip. APC Biafran freedom fighters group association. Go ahead, please.
I now called him. I called him. I said, oh, you follow side. You say, well, now I want to scatter the country. No police when I want to scatter the country. You know, and when they told them, go on, we are behind you, Many of these people, they like the way Nigeria is. Because I could remember one person someone that used to tell me, what you concern me, why you fight for Nigeria, and the God never bring you come out from Nigeria. When you and your children they here, your husband they, your love they enjoy. Why are you fighting for Biafra? Why don't you leave them and let them bury themselves? Are you there? Some people will ask me, do they kill your brother? Do they kill your sister? Why are you fighting for Biafra? They are the people commenting in in their platform. I just see some of the comments. I just laugh. Some people are the people that want IPOB to scatter. They were looking for any way, any means.
We are more prepared for them than even Nigerian government. That is what they don't know.
But they don't know that IPOB is a spirit, because IPOB will make them inconsequential. If I get this English, let us take it like that. Because once IPOB is out for them, they will make them inconsequential. They will even make them that nobody will know them anymore. Because IPOB is ordained. It's only ordained. Biafra struggle is only ordained by Nnamdi Kanu. It's only Nnamdi Kanu that will give us, we can get Biafra.
Thank you very much.
Without that, all these people making noise, they are just wasting their bloody time. So I just want to chip in, let all of us team hand and work and fight for this struggle, so that we get this struggle.
Thank you very much.
Lots of people, okay, Mazi mentioned about one lady they shoot gun in Mazi's house. I saw the video that period that thing happened, and I was wondering, where is this girl? Is she still alive? I pray that this girl, nothing will happen to her, because she was going through pain.
Because our leader sister was actually murdered there. She died.
I saw that one.
But this lady is the same girl I talked about yesterday. You were talking about
the one that was telling how she jumped from the fence.
If you see what this girl went through, nobody is talking about her. She's still alive. She survived. I've been trying to contact her for some days now, and people who are supposed to connect her to me are trying to be more relevant than her. But when she was, well, let's not go there anyway. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Let us just team hand and work for this struggle. Thank you, Biafra, everybody. Thank you. I just want to block it.
You are blessed. We must continue. Our people must remain focused. Understand, nobody's coming to take your fatherland. We just want to free ourselves from British government. We want to free Safulani and Yoruba. We are every evil they call us before now. We agree. Now it's time for us, allow us to be evil. If God has created us to be evil, let them become angel as they are meant to be angel. It's too hard to ask for. And some people are there playing smart. You will deceive our leader. Only 1 month. You cannot deceive him, but you think you are deceiving him. You will only fool yourself for a while. But caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Go ahead, please. Good morning.
I'm calling from Owerri. I want to say something about the restructuring. The guy that talked about restructuring. Let's not be deceived, because what we are seeking is, we are not seeking restructuring. It is in now, and Ohanese are seeking for restructuring. It is most of the stupid if we looking for restructuring. Meanwhile, if you read that things, you understand that there are so much pressure in the life of children. There are so much from outside community, from those in outside the zoo. Then to calm the pressure down, they say that in our manifesto of APC, restructuring is there. In our manifesto, through federalism is there. And so they are not using the manifesto since 4 years or since 5 years in government.
But Mazi, that is true. Of course, a topic will be dedicated to this restructure. The point is that there is a grammatic error. It's not restructure, they said. It's the retorture. Invariably, anybody say, oh, restructure. No, it is retorture. Do you know when Yoruba person speak English, Hausa person speak English, Akwa Ibom speak English, Igbo speak English, Ijaw speak English, Idoma speak English, Igala speak. When all these people speak English, if you have been around Nigeria, you know where they are coming from. Sometimes I will spell some things in Igbo dialect. Some people say he didn't get it well, but that is my Igbo spelling now. Leave it for me. And then another person will spell in Enugu. So people say no, it's not correct. Leave it. Do you understand? What I'm saying is when they write restructure, are you sure restructure in Nigerian spelling is not retoucher? That is the point. We will come to that later. Go ahead, please.
I mean, they have started the retoucher already because Ruga is a restructure to them.
My God.
Hausa is ending people's land. Is there a
retoucher?
Oh, they have
livestock grazing bill. It's a retoucher. Oh, no wonder you are the Biafra land nation. I can see what you are. I never knew you have sense small. Huh? You need to come on air regularly and call coordinators in your jurisdiction to order. Because retoucher has started already.
Of course.
Cattle ranching is retoucher. Miati Allah is retoucher. Fulani investment retoucher. Boko Haram retoucher. Reserve grazing be retoucher. Ruga Koza retoucher. Oh my God, brother, go ahead. The spirit is in you.
That is the point I want to bring in, so that our people will not, everyone will not click to that their nonsense. They want to. It's not restructure. It's retoucher for almost 5 years. They are at the tail end of it, so we need to wake up. Thank you very much, my African rep.
Call me your daddy in the Lord.
My of the daddy in the Lord.
Thank you, get up from here. Honestly, Biafrans, we are not smiling. Hopefully, I must apologize to those who cannot come in at this moment, and I truly appreciate those of you who took your time to make your 1 or 2 contribution. That means you are listening to us. If you have not joined IPOB family, please look for the nearest one and join. It may be difficult for you to get to us. Don't stop. Don't stop. I didn't say come to George Unibe. I say look for IPOB family closer to you. Tell them, let them know what you intend to do. We are not here to train mad people. We are here to cure mad people. Can't you get it? Please join them. Forget about your degree, because our Fulani are still ruling you the last time I checked. Forget about your IPOB, because leader they do press up, but he no grab. Yeah, you see my chest? Lizard, they do press up all the days of her life, yet no muscle to show for this. So pack up. Look for IPOB and join. Bikono, look for IPOB and join. Look for IPOB and join. I will have to take 1 call more, and then we will end. Hopefully, the next call I will accept. It has to be very brief, of course. We need to go home. Nobody can stop Biafra. Not George Onibe, not anybody. Nobody can stop Biafra. Yes, caller on the line. Are you there?
Yeah. Good morning, my Onyoko. Good morning, all the Biafrans, wherever you are. Please, I want to pass a very important information. Now, we are hearing about retoucher, but what is happening now is very, very. That thing we have also when that thing blows us. People living along the market, Bida. What is happening there is very, very terrible. Every night around 1 o'clock, Hausa oligarchs, Boko Haram in army. They will come there, they will circle all about 30 of them, 30 of Hausa people, you will be seeing them, they were giving them training. One of our security went there before yesterday, because after hearing all the information, he wanted to go and find out. Immediately he came there, they asked him, where are you? That man said, I'm a security man. They told him, you are not permitted to come along this road by now until the training is finished. So it means that in all the mosques in Biafra land, they are giving Hausa people training every 1 o'clock. They will be training their people so that they will be get ready for Biafra people. And again, in all that their mosques, they are hiding all the sophisticated equipment there. Our people in Main Market, you people are not safe. We are not safe. Hausa is everywhere. We are not safe. Every time we be hearing main market bombing. Don't we have security there, not that main market? Those people in main market, I mean their chairman, you people have to wake up. They are giving outside people training along with that mosque there. Everyone o'clock, the training will commence. That is what is happening in Biafra right now.
Thank you very much.
So you people should stop jumping about retortion. Last time you people they have to attack our economy. That is what is happening right now. Along the main market mosque, everybody should wake up, go and verify whether it is true or false. That is what is happening. I greet all the Biafra. Give us strength. Give us for everybody has to wake up. Outside Batago main market.
Thank you.
In all the bushes we be seeing there. All this megad shoe polishes. Last time, one of our people was discussing with somebody. Immediately, this shoe polisher came up. Something dropped from the hands of that man. What they saw that is army passport. Does it mean that our people cannot start these shoe polishes? You see all these shoe polishers, they are all trained Boko Haram army, parading everywhere, knowing all our.
That is what they do. When you give in good information, they cut you off. But what are we going to do? We will do what we can, and God will do what He will. Biafrans, don't lose focus. In this struggle, we don't make friends, we don't make enemy. We want to make Biafra, and that is where we put our energy. Our leaders say anything you know you can do for Biafra to come, do it. He didn't say that you should come and smoke Igbo on social media in the name of IPOB. He didn't ask you to turn to kidnapper in the name of IPOB, and you are delivering our people. He did not say anybody should commit any crime. At least if that is what he said, he will come here and say, anybody who wants smoke Igbo, come social media, talk IPOB, made them know say with the smoke Igbo. Please, all the kidnapper, come and join, let's kidnap Hausa Fulani. We understand that there are still mature people, men and women of goodwill and conscience across the globe. We want them to see what we are going through. We are not very happy with most of them because when they come, they stay in the house of the people killing us to ask the same people, are you killing them? Expecting to hear yes. It's not fair. But we will not stop until we are sure that we got their attention. And they refuse to do anything. Their evidence, we are piling it up. Then we will make them understand that nation fall and nation rise. Kingdom fall and kingdom rise. Nobody is invincible. Forget about your nuclear weapon. Forget about them. Can you stop the time? So you are in a Biafra, you are a Biafran person and you are the most stupid. You are trying to hold IPOB to hostage. In Ayara. Maybe. One man to hold all of us ransom. If you are a genuine registered IPOB member under oath and you ever come on their media to talk against IPOB, you are a shame, you are a disgrace. You are part of the blood of Ifa Jonah. You will never be forgiven. Genuine IPOB people are meticulous. They are sincere. They harbor bitterness and pain in them. Because nobody will actually rejoice with what they've done to us. We know those of you who are actually enjoying Nigerian state as a Biafran. You fight us more than even Fulani headsmen. Because you want to continue maintaining that your senior servant position. But the truth I want to make you understand this morning is that IPOB, Mazen and the Kanu 4, they stand between the living and the dead Biafrans, and nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Genuine Biafrans across the globe, I love all of you. Ndewono. For APC, security, Biafran defense people, I'm waiting for all of you. All set, Yana, Ndewono. Genuine Biafrans, Afukwomono Nanya, I honestly love you people. I like Ekakwomono. Ndone. Nobody can stop Biafra. Ndewono.
We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten.
It's been so long.
Yeah. We are the RPOB. Biafra in Germany, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in Russia, Biafra in Malaysia, everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. But somebody said to all the IPOB, respect the leader of indigenous people. Nobody can stop Biafra, I say it. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra, because Biafra is strong. You can tell the leader of Biafra, you can kill the people of Biafra, but never, never change their decision. Every time I play this about Biafra, wish me vision. Every time I sing this about Biafra, wish me vision. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra, because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra, because Biafra is strong. Biafra in bedroom, Biafra in bathroom, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in jail, Biafra in church, everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra.